Sound the alarm. Play it. Play it. Yep. What? Who that? Who that? Yo, it's your boy.
What was that?
I don't know, man. God, we were doing such a good thing.
Were we? Were we ever? In the 43 episodes?
Nope. 43 episodes of You're Not Down.
You're Not Down.
Your grandma's favorite podcast.
Yep. She loves it. She told me. She doesn't understand a word we say, but I'm her little special boy.
Yeah. Special. Emphasis on special.
Guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Another week, episode 43.
Yep.
Who are we?
I am. You are. And I am.
Yep.
Michael, halftime Rubio.
That was a Dr. Seuss ass intro.
One fish, two fish. You are, I am.
And I am Luis.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, Castillo.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome.
Right up top. Follow us on the Twitters. Follow us on the Instagrams. You're Not Down Pod. You do got to spell you're right.
Don't be a dum-dum.
Don't be a dum-dum. Send us an email at yndpod@gmail.com. Send us something nice.
Sure.
Muzzo, we haven't heard from you in a while.
No, send us something.
You're our favorite email recipient.
Yeah, the one and only.
The one and only. That's why you're our favorite. Just like we're the only podcast he listens to, but his favorite.
Right.
So Muzzo, reach out.
So you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Ugh. I haven't seen Muzzle's back, but
I can paint you a picture of what I think it looks like, and I'm pretty sure it'd be accurate.
you know what? I think he'd enjoy hearing that. Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Oh, look, you got a buttercream base.
Buttercream. Crocs cream.
Buttercream. Let's put a dead animal on you.
Yeah.
Rush Hour 2, baby. Best movie ever.
I think that's a good enough description of a muzzle.
Yeah, croc skin.
Yeah, croc
Rough
skin,
as croc skin.
dead animal, and buttercream.
Yeah.
Perfect. Guys, what else? There's something else you could do to help out this podcast.
What's that?
Man, my mouth is working way too fast for my brain. I'm on overdrive.
Yeah. The words are not keeping up with your mouth.
Right.
You look like a Chinese dubbed film.
Okay. Let's keep it. Let's keep it less racial this episode. Unless you guys like that. And in that case, there's a perfect way for you to tell us.
Mm-hmm.
Drop us a review down on Apple Podcasts. It works great, right? It's free to do. Everyone has Apple Podcasts. You just go to it. You leave us a review, a rating, and a review. Type the words 5 stars and up.
Mm-hmm.
And in turn, as a reward, we'll shout your name out on this podcast.
And they give you a kiss.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Is that a new thing?
I'll give you a kiss.
Okay.
Right for you.
Are you going to retroactively kiss all of our previous reviewers?
I think I have to.
Okay. So
yeah. We got a long list, a lot of family members on both sides.
Yeah.
But promise is a promise. Right on the mouth. I'll kiss you.
Load up on that Carmex. You know what I mean?
The what?
Carmex? Carmax? No.
Carmex?
Carmex.
The hell's Carmex?
It's the chapstick that comes in the yellow it's a yellow chapstick.
You see these bad boys?
All natural?
Nothing. All natural.
Plump, dude.
Nothing touches these except Vaseline. Extra chunky. How are you applying that? Dude, you should see me trying to eat food. It just slips right off. No.
Slides right out, dude.
Just quickly before we get into the episode. First of all, I feel like we should explain what just happened here.
Oh yeah.
You know when you're like online
to the audio audience, he's pointing at this big ass green and silver siren that he decided this studio was lacking.
Yeah, it's the one thing.
Yeah.
Now, you know how like when you're doing Christmas shopping, and you're looking for like the perfect gift for your family members,
yeah,
but you're finding nothing but good stuff for you.
For you.
Yeah.
For sure.
This was one of those things.
You're like, I
have to. I've always wanted one of these since I was a kid. Never knew what they were called.
What is it? Siren?
A crank alarm, I think.
Oh.
Makes sense. There's a crank. It's an alarm.
I'm going siren.
Yeah, no, I bought it, and so I wanted to use it. Sometimes we say questionably offensive things on here.
Yeah.
And Big Al reminds us. He'll hit me up and be like, "Hey, man, should we cut this out?" And it's like, "No, man. We stand by what we said about the North Koreans.
We keep it raw dog on this podcast.
We love you, North Korea."
Yeah.
Well,
the good ones.
Yeah, we want to ring that every now. That might be random. That might have been the one time that we do it.
The one and only, yeah.
But anyways, a real quick thing. I do want to give a special shout out to our boy Jared.
Jared?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared.
You know Jared.
Yeah.
Jerry D. Jareed.
My God. Of course I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The fact that you would even question whether or not I know who you're talking about.
What are your favorite things about him?
First, how he says his name.
Mm-hmm.
He has two pronunciations for it.
Well,
I mean, that's a class act.
His name is spelled Jarryd.
Yeah.
Jareed.
Jareed.
Girardi. Okay.
Yeah.
Chef Boy Girardi.
Chef Boy Girardi.
Yeah, no, he is a fan of the Unsolicited podcast. I don't even think we plugged this, but I was on the Unsolicited podcast a few weeks ago. Check them out if you guys want. Hear my episode, but he heard about our podcast on there. This guy messages me 1 week later after that episode. He's like, "Hey, just reaching out. I heard you plugged the podcast, so I wanted to take a listen. I'm on episode 28." That was a week later.
What did he start on? Episode 1?
1.
Dang, dude.
This guy started 28, and now he messaged me a few days ago. He's officially caught up.
What the hell?
2 weeks time, he listened to 42 episodes.
That's 2 hours a day.
Is it? I don't know. I'm not a mathematician or anything.
No, it's not 2 hours a day.
That doesn't sound right.
Nah.
But you said it confidently.
That was so off. Now that I think about that, that's 48 hours in 2 days.
Yeah, no, he just powered through it, man. He said he has like a hour to 2 hour commute plus a 10-hour workday, and he's that guy. He went through it, man.
Yeah.
Ruthless.
Yeah. He left us a review, didn't he?
No.
Oh.
No, but he did say it's not good, this podcast.
Okay.
He doesn't know why he wasted his time. No. He loves it.
Sounds about right.
No, he referenced things. He talked about the cooking shows we were talking about. So shout out to him, man.
Hey, shout out Jareed.
Jareed.
We got to get confirmation on that.
His pronunciation.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I don't think I ever want to know. I think we're better off never knowing.
Yeah. That's what makes him special. If he becomes Jared after Jareed, it's just not as cool.
Jareed.
Yeah.
Jareed. Shut up.
Did you say I'll shut up?
Oh, sure.
I'll shut up.
I'll shut up. Now we're just doing Sean Connery. Rest in power. Do we want to mention this at all?
Yeah, go ahead.
We don't have to. That doesn't sound very enthusiastic. We can shut my fucking mouth.
For our audio listeners, we have very special headwear going on here. We got officially licensed
do-rags,
YND exclusive ball caps.
Yep.
We enjoy a good ball cap. So actually, Luis got them done.
Hey.
He found a guy on a corner in a trench coat. That's irrelevant to the story.
All he needed was a social security.
Let's just say this guy pointed him in the right direction of where to get the hats done. And he didn't use his fingers.
Nope.
Mine's
still a little bit wet.
Yeah.
It's got a wet spot on my forehead.
For sure.
Don't know what kind of fluid, but I can imagine.
But they absolutely love it. You know, I've been getting a lot of praise for it. The people want them. Yeah.
Who said?
My boy Tito Z.
Tito Z, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the OGs. One of the OGs.
He told me to for sure get one. Everyone's jealous.
I'll tell him which alleyway to meet the guy. Yeah, we talked about maybe making these hats for the public. But for now, it's kind of just a fun. I thought it'd be a nice Christmas gift. You like baseball caps. You're always switching them off. So, but I couldn't leave myself.
I absolutely love it, man.
Hell yeah. Well, shit. That was probably our longest intro to date. So maybe, is it time to get the show started?
Let's hit them with the fun facts.
Hit it slow.
Fun fact.
What was that?
That's our fun fact intro.
Was going to sound the alarm.
Guys, my fun fact.
Fun fact of the week.
I went through a stage in my life.
Okay.
Where I wanted to be a DJ.
Really?
Yeah, I used to I was looking into getting equipment, looking into getting records, wanted to learn the art of it all.
Yeah.
And then I realized, and I've referenced this on the podcast before, I'm so music illiterate. I don't even know where to start and stop. And they're like, okay, when the bass drops, you want to switch over to this track and this and that. I'm watching stuff on YouTube. And I realize I don't even understand what they're talking about when it's like a turntables for beginners. And I don't even comprehend what they're talking about.
My first DJ set?
Yeah, man. It was bad. So I kind of just gave up on that dream.
How long ago was that?
This was probably my early teens.
Okay. Early last week?
No. I gave up on music long ago.
All right. What kind of DJ would you want to be? Would you be like you'd be mixing stuff for like a party? Like let's say you're at a club.
Yeah.
You're like, I mean, I don't know too many DJs, so let's say DJ Pauly D.
I don't know him.
Yes, you do. Come on, everybody knows him. But yeah, he's taking the popular songs, he mixes it, the drop comes, but then it's another song. Is that the type of DJ?
Yeah, okay. Why not? All right. Just mess around with the beats,
Did you ever have DJ here?
Mash things up? No, I didn't. I never had it.
That's where you went wrong,
That's fucked me up.
That's my first DJ set, I think.
I mean, I had a rock band though and Guitar Hero. I'm neither a rock star or a guitarist. So I don't know if it translates to exactly how you're implying.
I like how your dreams are being crushed one video game at a time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I actually played Rock Band the other day. We haven't in years. We haven't in years, but my siblings brought it out to the front. They're like, fuck it, let's do it.
Dude, I seen that and I was just talking to my brothers about like busting it out, right? Mm-hmm. And then I saw your Snapchat and I was like, this motherfucker, he beat me to the punch.
I copied you.
No, not that you copied me, but that you beat me to the punch. And I was like, now I can't do it.
Yeah, because now they're going to think you're
claim it.
us.
Yeah, you claimed it all.
Sorry, man. Maybe next year.
I was like, if someone's going to bring back a video game, only one person's going to bring it back.
Honestly, dude, bring back DJ Hero.
Oh, man.
You'll get more views than I did.
I just imagine that like $400 on eBay.
There's no shot.
The 13 copies that are left.
They're still brand new. No one ever opened them.
You think so? New in the box?
Kids got those on Christmas and they're like, thanks a lot, Mom. You ruined Christmas. that didn't look like a good game. I'll be the first to say it.
Yeah. It was when they jumped the shark.
Yeah.
They thought they had something good with the Rock Band thing. And they're like, hell yeah, we can do it. We got this. Yeah, let's incorporate a different thing.
There are some very creative white executives in that office that felt very good about it. Bring some urban lifestyle into the living room.
I don't even know the concept of how that even would work.
No clue. Are we buying it?
We're buying it.
We got to buy it.
Fuck, the last time we said that, we bought an orgasm candle.
Shit. I'm still paying that off. I got it on layaway. It'd be cool to have a turntable right on the thing. And then,
okay, let's do it.
Damn, I'm gonna return this siren because every time you say something mildly racist, you let the record scratch.
Yeah, that's so much better.
That's so much better. What a stupid fucking purchase! Can't believe I've spent $400 on it, man.
When I could just do it with my damn mouth.
Let's hear it. Beautiful.
Pretty good, man.
Honestly.
Pretty good.
I was already like, don't shoot. Hey, I love it though.
Yeah.
And you know what? I will say this. I would hope that you'd be a quinceañera DJ.
Okay.
Because you look, I don't want to say you look the part, but I'm thinking you're wearing like a somewhat loose, shiny button-up shirt.
Oh, nice, nice. I see the vibe you're going for.
Because you're like dressing nice, but at the same, you're at a quinceañera.
I thought I was doing the too tight white pantsuit.
Oh, that's a different
quinceañera?
That's a sweet 16.
Okay.
That's a sweet 16.
Okay. I need that bedazzled dress shirt untucked.
A little bit of chest hair popping.
Yeah.
Well, funny that you talk about phases.
Yeah.
My fun fact of the week.
I forgot we were on that. Fun fact of the week.
I had a phase.
Okay.
I wanted to wear gloves.
That's embarrassing.
At all times.
What?
As a fashion statement.
What's the statement?
I'm fucking cool.
That's fucking cool, man. My hands don't even touch shit. So you're talking about black, like leather gloves?
I'm talking about cotton gloves that you would find at a CVS.
That's what you wanted?
It's not what I wanted. It's just what I found. Let me tell you why. You know this band.
Yeah.
Aquid.
Yeah.
Two bald cholos.
For sure.
No, they're cholos. There's no way they're not cholos.
Yeah, who knows what they are?
It's two bald.
They dress the part at least.
Yeah, two bald cholo types who were big in Chicano rap, Latino rap, fool.
Yeah.
They were like in that shit.
Yep.
And they wore gloves. They wore big football jerseys, baggy jeans, and at least one of them had black gloves on all the time. Maybe they were leather. All I knew is that they were gloves. Mm-hmm. And I saw some at CVS and I'm like, Mom, I need those.
Yeah.
And I would walk around just freaking, and it's not like I was looking cool in a jersey and I'm freaking wearing like my wife beater that's all loose.
Yeah.
And like my Lee's jeans or something.
Yeah.
And just gloves.
And just gloves.
Around the house. I don't think I did it.
I'm actually reminded that I used to do that.
Really?
I mean, I didn't wear them as a fashion statement,
Yeah.
but around elementary school time, maybe middle school, probably around the time Aqua was popping off.
Yep.
Yeah, I would wear. I mean, like I wouldn't wear them as much as my mom bought me gloves because it's cold.
Yeah.
So then I would wear them.
Okay.
But I do remember thinking it was kind of cool.
There's something about it, man. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Your fingers are warm.
I've never put on a glove since then, though. Because I've never been cold.
The glove doesn't fit, you see?
Yeah.
There's no way.
You must have quit.
OJ! Oh!
Sometimes the siren just sends Luis off into the abyss.
OJ!
Okay.
There it is. That was
a nice OJ siren.
That was a lot of work for such a little payoff.
I just realized that that siren is going to bring this podcast to a screeching halt every time it goes off.
It wasn't until right now that I realized how fucking stupid this is.
I'm like, okay, I'll be quiet while I wait for him to bring the siren.
All right, man. Remind me to never make a purchase for this podcast again.
You ever get those gloves? You said you busted them out, right? You wore them with your wife beater. Did they accomplish the mission? Did you achieve your childhood goal?
I mean, I felt like a ball cholo.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But was I a ball cholo?
Was Aquid?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Come on. You know what? I feel like because they were in their prime, 15 years ago?
I just crack up because this is the least relevant podcast known to existence. Why are we talking about Aquid? I bet you 95% of the audience doesn't even know who that is.
But now they will. We're gonna put them on.
Okay, we're gonna resurrect them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like they're no longer cholos. They're like respectable people. One's a tax guy.
One's a banker.
Yeah.
They grew their hair out.
Yeah, and now they're gonna quit their job because of the resurgence of
I think one of them's a TSA worker now. And the only reason he wanted that job is to keep his gloves on.
Yeah.
Because that's where he doesn't budge.
Yeah.
You know?
He's not going to take off his gloves.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I think the fact that they were in their prime 15 years ago, I think we could get them on this podcast.
God.
How much do you want to bet?
You think so?
I will send them an email.
I'm going to leave that up to you.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Be like, what's up, guys? Hope all is well.
Hope all is well. Speaking of well.
Yeah.
Well, since no one's heard of you, can you be on this podcast?
No, man,
make sure they don't listen to this app.
I don't think they speak English, so I think we're good.
Speaking of if we're done with your fun fact,
yeah.
Speaking of not speaking English,
I'll get the alarm ready.
What's the paisa's infatuation with the bucanas?
Bucanas?
Yeah,
fucking love bucanas, man.
Dude, that's a Scotch, right?
Yeah,
it's Buchanan's.
It's a Scotch.
I don't know anybody else who's ever drank that except for the paisas.
Yeah. I've never heard of a Scottish person saying like
ever
bring out the Buchanans.
Yeah,
that's never a thing.
Well, Buchanan's.
Buchan.
Okay, they still call it that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, man, that's a pretty freaky thing.
I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah, I want to know the history of that.
And if you guys haven't heard of Buchanan's, it's Buchanan's Deluxe Scotch.
Yeah, Scotch,
something like that.
Whiskey,
green bottle.
Yeah,
yeah, it's like what Cavassier or what's a good rap thing?
Cavassier?
That was one rapper. That was one rapper. That was who? Busta Rhymes?
Busta Rhymes. There was
Cavassier.
Alizé. Tupac rapped about Alizé.
Okay. But there's a bigger one. There's like
I don't know, Hennessy?
Nah. 50 Cent raps about one. I don't know. Anyway.
He does Smart Water.
What? That's not gangster?
That's what
Smart
50
Water?
Cent's known for.
The one with the orange fish on it?
No.
That's Smart Water.
Oh, not Smart Water. Which one? Vitamin
Fiji?
Water.
Oh, yeah.
Either the vitamin water.
That's kind of gangster.
Is it?
Because you can make like a healthy purple drink.
Is that what the whole thing was? I never really got that.
No, but I think like that's kind of a gray area.
That doesn't seem like it appeals to his audience.
We're
talking about Bucanas.
Bucanas, there it is. There it is.
The origin story of how that became a paisa exclusive drink.
What Hennessy and Cavassier or whatever said the rap community, Bucanas is now for the paisas.
Yeah.
Every Spanish song these days is about what the mamalona. You know what the mamalona is?
No, I don't know what a mamalona is.
It's a big truck.
Oh, I thought it was a woman.
It sounds like a big woman.
Big woman.
Sounds like a big ass woman. That's a huge bitch.
Easy.
This from the movie.
It's 2020, man.
It's from a movie.
You can't just go quoting movies now. Okay. Nice.
Moving on.
That should be the maximum amount of siren we hear coming out of that thing.
I can't believe I bought that thing to have a quarter spin.
Dude, we're getting a good use out of it
though. Yeah. Have you tried it though? Bucana?
Yeah, I've had Bucana.
What do you think about Bucana?
It tastes the same as other whiskeys.
Yeah.
Nothing that special about it.
Yeah. It's a weird community in the Mexican banda.
Yeah, they're just all about it.
Because they're really into Bucanans. They're into Louis Vuitton belts.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that yells like... What's gangsta and paisa?
I don't know.
No, that'd be cholo, but that doesn't work.
Nah, they're different. Because this paisas are like Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah, they're into the Louis Vuitton belts. They got the Bucana. There's a level pointy boot.
Yeah.
And you know which one.
There's multiple levels.
If your boot point is coming up,
the toe curl,
and now like just pointing at you,
yeah,
it's saying "Esta way, esta way touching on me."
Yeah, that's exactly what it's saying. Yeah, that's kind of weird, right? No. Are those like Stingray or boots or something like that?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even know either.
Are we buying some of the? Are we putting those on the
top of the
list?
turntable?
And
just slowly revolve them.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
I do have a question for you though.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Do you?
Well, I mean, we're doing a podcast, so.
Well, last week.
Yeah.
We talked about New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, man.
You wanted to meditate. And I feel not only do I want to know, but the people want to know.
The people want to know out there.
Have you been meditating?
I tried once. I also don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I refuse to learn from anybody because meditation is a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
It's a self-care thing.
Mm-hmm.
It should come all from within. The answers should be inside of me, right? I'm not going to learn from somebody. I'm not going to put on YouTube to learn how to meditate.
But wouldn't one argue that those are the professionals? They know how to get
professional meditator?
Yeah, that's a
nah.
In LA,
that's a scam.
It's the same guy that sold me these hats. He's really good at guided meditation.
Yeah, it's just trench coat. Yeah, so I tried a little bit, but I'll tell you one thing that really ground my gears. I'm scrolling through Netflix as I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
I see a fucking new little meditation documentary thing.
Okay.
Called the History of Meditation or How to Meditate or something like that.
On Netflix?
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm going to pop this on because I'm going to judge accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking bullshit. I don't need that.
What was bad about it?
That was boring. The information might have been great. Maybe it would have inspired me if I had really given it a chance.
I don't think you're supposed to get a laugh out of meditation.
Just boring though, man.
If you gave that a thumbs down on Netflix because this is too boring. Where's the funny part?
Yeah,
you're not doing it right. You might need guidance.
Is it not, okay? Maybe I'm doing meditation wrong. I just want to sip on my coffee and look at nothing.
Okay,
that counts?
Yeah, I mean. Because you were saying you want to sit in pure silence.
Yeah.
That alone is a form of meditation.
Beautiful.
And if you're just taking everything in, whether there's something on your mind, if you're looking out at the trees and thinking about all the stuff, that could be one type of meditation. Beautiful. Or there could be an absolute absence of thought. It could just be controlling your breathing.
You think that's possible?
With no thought in your
absence
mind?
Of thought in the mind?
Only one way to find out.
Knock each other out with a hammer.
You couldn't knock me out, man.
Nah, I couldn't.
You physically could, but emotionally you can't.
Nah, I can't live with that. Then I'm gonna have to meditate and reflect on it. Speaking of New Year's resolutions, how's yours going?
Listen, man.
Yep. Day one.
Remember I said you guys are going to see a new Luis?
Yeah.
No, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Because part of my thing was have a routine.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I did wake up at 2:30 p.m. the other day.
Beautiful.
That wasn't good. We're sticking to my old ways at this point.
Did you hit a jog though?
No.
Okay. All right.
But I did say I want to do this diet, not necessarily for the resolution, but because I'm going to Tulum.
Mm-hmm.
And I did Insanity with Shanti. You know Shanti.
Yeah.
I did that for the full 5 days this week. So week one done.
Beautiful.
But then the weekend comes, then it gets hard. I helped an uncle move, and he loves the beers.
Yeah.
So he paid me in beers. I'm like,
beautiful.
Coronas, not even the premieres. So I had that. And then I get home. They're like, hey, you want a Poco Loco? And I'm like,
hell yeah, I do.
Fuck yeah. Give me 2 things.
Yeah. That's like charboiled fire spit chicken.
Fire spit? Oh.
Right?
I just thought fire.
No. That's a healthy chicken.
Yeah. No, that's like the healthiest fast food that there is, I think.
Hell yeah.
This episode sponsored by El Poco Loco.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started to cheat. I already had the beer. I already cheated. And then you show up and you bring the Michelob Ultras.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You wanted that.
Yeah, it's the one I mentioned. It's probably the healthiest beer.
Yeah.
But then you also brought Skittles.
Well,
what are you trying to do to me?
Dude, I love my skits.
You do love your skits. And we spent maybe an hour before this podcast just talking. Half of that bag is gone.
Just gnawing on skits.
I'm getting the sugar hallucinations.
Yeah.
You know?
I think I had them early in the episode when I couldn't get words out of my mouth.
Yeah. But no, other than that, I'm doing all right.
Good.
I'll have a better schedule next week, but
I'm happy to hear it.
No.
You said you wanted to start this because you're going to Tulum and people are going to take pictures.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking the other day, you know what I find hilarious? When girls take pictures and they do that little thing where they kind of bend at the waist and put their hands on their thighs.
Yeah, I know the one.
And they all just kind of squat there.
Mm-hmm.
Who decided that was a flattering picture?
Do you think?
What is that? What is that even about?
Who stands that way?
It's like always in a group of girls.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe guys too. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
No,
I've never seen a guy do that.
We don't take many pictures together, but
that little half squat, hands on thighs.
Yeah.
Is that good?
I don't think so.
Does that make for a better picture?
Is that cute?
I don't think that's really good for anything.
I think I know what our new podcast cover is going to be, though.
Right.
Us doing that. Wearing Daisy Dukes.
Yeah. This is a very podcast defining episode. We're adding a lot to the decor.
We got an alarm.
And now we just got a new cover photo.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. But
is there that equivalent that guys do? I mean, maybe chest out, chin up.
Well, do you have a certain pose? Let's say.
Nah, I just try to do a big smile.
Let's see it. That's too much. That's too much smile. That's too much smile. The fact that you're smiling so big and your mouth is still very closed. You got a small mouth. We've talked about that in the past.
That's as big as I can get it, though.
That's not good.
Nope.
What's that mouth do?
Not much. Not much.
But you don't stand a certain way in pictures?
I don't think so.
No. You know what? I usually do like you grab the hand, it's in the front.
Oh, okay. You're going for that kind of relaxed kind of.
Yeah.
So
fucking cool guy.
You could do like a little flex and not make it obvious.
And it also kind of covers the longhus.
Yeah.
It's a whole system.
I'm gonna sit like this the whole podcast.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a good picture taker.
Yeah.
To begin with.
Me either. Or pictures being taken. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I get awkward. I've done one photo shoot in my life. And it was weird. It was another like alleyway type of kind of ordeal.
Okay.
I met this random dude at a party and he was like an actor, aspiring actor model. Very
LA.
And he said, hey, I got a photographer friend and he needs some models. Like, would you be interested?
Of course.
And I'm like, me? Because like this guy was a hunk. I'm not going to lie.
Hunk and burning love.
Hunk burning crotch.
Oh, shit.
Just by looking at him.
That's gonorrhea.
And so I was almost flattered. I'm like, you want me to be a model?
Yeah,
for this
hell
guy?
yeah.
So I'm like, let's do it. And it turned out just to be a guy getting like SMC credits at Santa Monica College.
Are you trying to complete a homework assignment?
And okay, it was a homework assignment. I never found it weird until right now that I'm saying it out loud.
Right.
The assignment was get 18-year-old models.
Ugh.
That never once hit my mind.
Yeah.
I think I was 19, 20 at the time.
Okay, so he failed.
Yeah.
Dude, what's up with the professor just wants 18-year-old models? What is that?
See, I didn't expect to tell this story. And now that I'm saying it, now I'm like, I never once thought there was anything weird about it.
It's a Me Too situation
here.
Yeah,
it's so new discoveries. Might have been a creep. Might have been a weirdo trying to get an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Or close to 18, whatever. Second thing, at first I was flattered that they were asking me, but he was just saying I had a body of a child, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought I was looking good. I'm
right.
like, oh, model material.
No, I need a prepubescent boy.
yeah.
Per the instructor's instructions.
Wow, I'm never telling that story again. Good thing I didn't just say it on a podcast. Keep that
one close to the chest, to that little innocent chest,
to the hairless chest. Where was that story even going?
I don't even know. You got anything notes for us?
I was going to ask you a question.
Yeah, you did already, but ask away.
One question type of podcast.
I'm excited to hear it.
All right, here we go. El Día de los Reyes Magos.
Yeah.
You know about this?
I know all about it.
Do you guys celebrate it?
Nope.
Okay. For the audience who doesn't know, for all of our international people, there's January 6th. I don't know if this is part of the tradition for you guys. I don't know if there's an altered version, but January 6th, you put your shoe out. January 5th at night, you put your shoe out in the living room and you leave it there.
Yeah.
And in the morning, there's gifts inside.
Sure.
In your little shoe. And it's the three kings that went to visit Jesus when he was born.
Yeah.
They bring you something. And they usually bring you Domino's gift cards,
Okay, yeah.
That's a normal
That's
thing.
what they're known for.
Yeah.
That's what they brought Jesus.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This year, the three kings brought me some joggers. I'm wearing them now. Nice little comfy joggers.
Good, man. I'll take pictures of you in those.
Thanks, man.
Oh, yeah, but if you weren't too old.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got me that. They got me deodorant.
Okay. They're kind of sending a message there a little bit.
And they got me a framed picture of my family.
Okay. Good.
A lot of creepy messages going on.
There's a lot
of
of conflicting things going on there.
First, I guess I smell like ass.
Yeah.
Give me deodorant.
Yeah.
Joggers. Actually, that one's pretty nice.
That one fits in with your whole aesthetic.
Where did you get a picture of my family?
That's a good question. Where are you coming from?
Yeah.
And where did you get a picture of my family?
Mm-hmm. Did you get them at Costco? Get them developed there? Was that before their time?
You make them in Santa's workshop? Do they take over Santa's? Do they lease it out at the end of the end of December?
It's like the spirit of Halloween type thing,
Yeah.
When a Toys R Us goes bankrupt, spirit of Halloween
just takes over.
Yeah. November comes around. Three Kings, get on in here.
Yeah. We got some family pictures to print out.
You haven't celebrated that though in years?
Well, we celebrate it with the rosca.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's another thing. I'm glad you brought it up.
It's a circle bread.
The circle bread.
It's a circle bread. You cut it open.
You would think with a circle bread, it's a big circle, consistent throughout.
Nah,
it's a ring.
It's an oval. It ships better that way.
Sure.
They still got to pay the shipping on these things. There's babies stuffed inside of them. Mm-hmm. They're little baby dolls.
Yeah.
So we do it a little different in my family, in that if you get a baby, you host the Super Bowl. Next person to find a baby, they're in charge of drinks. Third person, they're in charge of dessert. Mm-hmm. So that's how we do it. That's how we determine our Super Bowl.
The real tradition, I'm not saying that's not a real tradition.
Okay.
Because I actually like that.
Yeah, coming in hard.
You told me that the other day, and I told my whole family that because I was like, that's so cool the way they love it.
They're like, no, he's insulting our whole.
Let's do what we always do.
Yeah.
And what we always do is it's the real tradition. So you get the baby, and that means on February 2nd, you have to cook the tamales for everyone. You got to throw a party, and you got to cook the tamales for them. So our tradition is doing jack shit. You get the baby like, oh, cool.
Oh, I got the baby.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
See you February 2nd. No, you're not. No, you're not. I haven't made a single tamal in my life.
No.
I have actually.
Have you? Oh, yeah. We talked about that.
Yeah. Orange chicken?
Yeah, the orange chicken one.
Yeah, but we've never stayed true to it. So it's more a half-ass tradition that we do. But I do love the Super Bowl thing a lot.
Yeah, it's not a bad tradition. Something else Mexico related?
Yeah.
Have you heard of this? And I'm going to butcher this. I'm just going to call it Zipotle.
Chipotle.
No, Zipotle. Apparently it's a festival, a nudist festival that takes place in Oaxaca, Mexico.
Tell me more, was my dick hard? Sorry. Don't know where that came from. It's late. It's very late. I got Michelobs in me.
Yeah. and rock hard.
Guys, please cut that out of your memory.
So they throw a nudist festival every year, and they're sticking with it this year. They're not taking any new reservations, so we're gonna have. They might redo another one in September. Maybe let's say September.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. They're doing a music festival. I mean, not a music festival, a nudist festival. It takes place on a beach. Mexico's only legal nudist beach.
Okay. Is there tradition behind that?
I don't really know. I couldn't find a lot of details about it.
Where does Jesus come into play?
It had more to do with Mexico than Jesus.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Copy that.
I don't know if this is quite the Jesus. If you find a baby in the rosca, then you have to show up nude on February 2nd. I think that's how it works.
I'll be there. Exactly I did get the baby this year.
Yeah.
Are we going?
No, they're not taking no reservations this year. So they average about 8,000 people a year, though.
I mean, the good thing,
fucking everything up,
because there's these studies that have been saying like about COVID. It's like, oh, like if you're exposed, on fabric, it could be stuck for up to 4 hours.
Yeah.
You're not wearing clothes.
I'm not wearing fabric.
Where's it going to stick to?
I'm in the sunlight, bitches.
Sunlight, bitches. Where are you going to stick to? My chest? My bare chest?
Yeah, anywhere you want.
My scrot?
I dare you to find a place to stick. I'm trying to find anything to stick to certain parts of me.
How's that working out?
No, it's very unsuccessful. Glad it's not my New Year's resolution.
Do I want to look into this? That sounds like, not something that I would necessarily want to do because I'm self-conscious.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's got to be a Y&D exclusive.
I feel like if we went, we're not going to be the ugliest people there.
You don't think so?
Nah, we'll be all right.
I don't know, man. It's not that I'm doubting us.
Live from the nudist beach, Chipotle.
Guys, if you want to see me and Mike butt-ass naked, you want to see these cheeks, please ring that bell.
Hit the like button.
Yeah.
Leave a comment down below.
Honk the dong right here. I'm in.
Good.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I think I have a broken toe right now.
Oh, sorry. A broken toe right now or
right
a broken toenail?
Right now.
Did you just break it?
Yeah, right now. No, I've
been here for a good chunk of time.
It never once occurred to me to tell you.
No.
I'm internally bleeding right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I dropped a big plank of wood on my foot today because I was helping my uncle move.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's funny because we were dumping this thing. It was an old dresser that he had. And he was saying like, dude, I hate this thing. I'm glad I'm finally getting it out because it's ugly.
Right.
It's falling apart. And yeah, literally as we're walking with it, like the back end of it was like straight cardboard, which is like breaking in half.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, it's literally falling apart. As he says that, boom. Some part breaks off, lands right on the toe.
Ugh.
And it hurt for sure. It hurt, but I was like, oh, I'm good.
You got just that throbbing puddle of blood in your sock right now?
I took a picture of my toe.
Oh, God.
And I know you don't like feet.
No, I'm not going to look at that.
So that's why. I was waiting for you to show up here to record. And as soon as you open the door,
oh, God.
Foot's right there ready for your observation.
I was just throwing up right all over it.
Yeah, no, I actually did want to show you so I could have your expert opinion. So I took a picture, but...
Go to a doctor.
Big Al, please put a picture of my foot.
No, don't do it. Don't do that to our audience. Speaking of blinding our audience,
yeah.
Apparently Lenovo, have you heard of that? Graphics card company. Maybe they make computer monitors.
No.
They're coming out with some glasses. Company coming out with some glasses, kind of like those Google glasses that never really took off. Mm-hmm. But apparently you could plug them into your computer. And since they're like so close to your eyes, technology mumbo jumbo, you could have like 5 full monitors in your field of view. Very futuristic stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So I was thinking about it because I was like, oh, like for editing or whatever, you got your multiple windows open. It's all at the tips of your eyes. But then I thought, how are people going to actually use this? It's going to be 5 screens of porn, right?
Yeah.
It's just 5 different, just hardcore scenes of just people smacking cheeks.
Which one are you playing them all at the same time?
I think you have to, because otherwise you could do with one monitor.
I don't know, man. I would like to think that I would kind of just line them up perfectly. No, you know what? I'd play them all at the same time, but sync them up so we're all coming at the same time.
Okay. You're gonna have to buffer through that, scroll through that a little bit.
Yeah.
Find the point that you want to end on, and then work your way back
and do some mathematics, reverse division, all that stuff.
Just thought that's what people. They are low price. They're $2,000. Yeah, so it's gonna keep some people.
I can't pay for a monthly subscription to any website.
But the porn aficionados, best believe they're gonna have their glasses on, 5 monitors up, and just their little field of view. And they're just going to be getting the rocks off.
You got to have like one cooking page open or something though, right?
in case someone catches that weird reflection where they can see what you're looking at. Yeah. You hope it's that one.
How do you close out of them?
You just come. It senses that. It gets your eye technology down.
All right, done with these. Yeah. If he looks at them after this, he's going to be disgusted with himself.
When disgrace washes over your face, it automatically closes your screens.
You know there's a word for that or a term for that?
No.
Post-nut clarity. It's not a nice name.
It was funny until you started talking.
I give it an official name. And now...
an official name. They made it too real.
Are we buying those glasses?
We're for sure. We're adding them to the list right here. I'm going to wear them on the next episode, and who knows what I'll be watching.
I feel like the future's bringing us everything we wanted as kids, right?
Right.
Why did there? This can't be a lie. This you can't leave me hanging on this. When you were young, you wanted X-ray goggles or glasses to look at girls.
Everyone. I mean, that's been going on since the 50s, right? That's when they advertised them.
Mm-hmm. Because they never
worked.
Do you think those could work today?
Man, I have no. Do we have technology to see through? I mean, the TSA scans are essentially that, aren't they? When you go in the little thing, and then they right around your body. Aren't they taking a scan of your body?
Your dick?
I think they can see it.
No.
Yeah. There's a whole uproar about it.
If I would have known, I would have fluffed it a little bit before.
You added a little extension on there.
They're seeing a little pinto bean, man.
Hey, yeah. They probably seen a lot though.
No wonder they never stopped me.
Nah, they're like, this guy's not going to cause any trouble. He don't got that BDE, you know.
Damn it! But if that technology works,
I think that's how it works.
TSA jobs hiring.
That's also where that photography professor is now working.
Also, I'm gonna put Aqua down as my reference.
yeah, you're in for sure.
I know a guy on the inside.
Yeah,
bring your own gloves.
I know a guy from the inside. Okay,
well done.
Also disgusting.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, you've been asking me a lot of questions, and I want to hear them all.
I'm a interrogator.
Don't tug me. You can interrogate me all you want, but don't tug me.
What's the word?
Interrogate.
Is that the question thing though? I know what interrogate means, but in grade school it was there was a word for whatever. That's just no point in that conversation.
No, I don't know where you're
going. I do got a question though.
Yeah. Do
you have, and answer this carefully because you're an engaged man.
Yeah.
Do you have a memorable kiss in your life?
I think it's hard for me to think of because they're all so great.
Oh yeah, dude, you're doing all great.
The best, man.
You're following the script perfectly.
But we referenced the chocolate one with the meat.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the funniest kiss I've ever had, the most memorable kiss. When I literally slurped the chocolate out her mouth.
That's right. Yeah.
Was our first kiss.
Uh-huh.
So that one, I have to put that one at the top of my charts, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Probably a couple of butts.
Yeah, a lot of butt.
Well, it's going to be hard for me to top that, but let me tell you, because
I mean that resulted in engagement. You know what I mean? That was powerful.
You're setting the bar high,
dude. That 98% cocoa, it was bittersweet. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what didn't lead to engagement.
Okay,
one of my kisses.
Which one's that?
I was thinking just because I feel like when we started this podcast, there was a lot of storytelling on my end.
Yeah.
You run out eventually.
And then
you start talking about shit like horse meat, fucking stupid bullshit.
We see it in our fun facts week after week.
Yeah. But no, so I kind of started racking the brain for a story, and a story came to mind. And it's when I think I was in my peak. I was doing pretty good.
Oh, you're peaking.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm always peaking.
A good kiss starts with a good peak, you know? Peekaboo.
Oh boy, that was the least sexy thing. Can't believe you're the engaged one, man. You better never let go of her.
Nope. We got a bear grip.
But yeah, no, so I mean, when I say peak, it's just my confidence was at an all-time high.
Yeah, you're just working it.
Yeah, I just felt comfortable talking to girls, whatever. So I go on a date with a girl, and we had already kissed here and there, you know.
Yeah.
Certain kickbacks or bars, whatever. And so this became a thing. It's let me take this girl on a date. Let's see if there's anything here.
Yeah.
And so whatever. That date was fine, and then we go to IHOP or something, whatever. So then the next time, and it was okay. It wasn't the best. There was a little bit of awkwardness, but then the next time she said like, oh, like, do you kind of just want to hang out? Like, I'm just bored. I need to get out of the house. And I think she even said though, but like, don't get the wrong idea. Like, there's nothing going on.
Sure. I heard that before.
No, but I said like, well, thank God, because I'm in like sweats and a hoodie.
Yeah.
So
nice.
So I get really bad
balls
allergies.
In your court.
Oh, there's
they are
balls in your mouth.
Whoa!
Oh, that's where we draw the line.
Whoa!
Rolled away from the
siren again. We gotta oil that thing up.
So I show up, and then I get really bad allergies. It's with the seasons. Yeah, with just the temperature change. Whatever.
Yeah, I got pollen in the air.
Yeah. And it hits me bad, dude. My nose starts running. I'm like just super snotty at all times.
Ugh.
So I'm good. Not like never felt.
I'm just imagining you're on your way to meet up with this girl, right?
Yeah.
I just imagine you in your sweatpants, all dirty, all mocoso.
Well,
just nasty boy. Like, why are you coming out of your house?
But I think I was already on the road. I forget exactly the situation. But somehow I end up at her house. Wasn't looking the best, but it's not like I was looking nasty.
Right.
Not a nasty boy. But she
already said nothing's happening. You don't have you don't have much to lose here.
Yeah, I probably did some push-ups before still.
Of course. Blood flowing.
But I had a clear nose, and so we get there. As soon as I park, I start feeling the congestion. I was like, yeah, give it a quick little, but no, we're good. And so now we're talking, and then I remember where the conversation went. It became a thing like, hold on, why was last time a little bit weird and awkward, you know? Are you sniffing on purpose?
Yeah.
Okay. That was really the whole conversation. But yeah, it got weird. She's like, why was it awkward? Like, yada, yada. And I was like, well, I'm glad you said that, because I was thinking the same thing. And so it pretty much led to like, no, dude, like, I like you. You know?
Oh,
like,
nice.
You're a fun time and all this stuff. And like, I didn't know if you liked me anymore like that. And, you know.
Okay.
And so we were both thinking the same thing. And because of that, none of us made a move that previous night.
Perfect.
So now she said something like, no, I think you're really cute. And at the same time, my allergies are the worst now. Because I kept turning around, and I was even telling her, I was like, I'm sorry, like, allergies.
I gotta just honk this horn.
Yeah, dude, I would turn around away from her as she's like telling me how much she likes me, and I'm just like,
yeah, that romance ended quick.
Yeah, and so I think my back's turned as she's saying like, nah, I find you really cute. And I was like, well, let me just be the funny guy that I am.
Hell yeah.
I turn around with the tissue still up my nose. I'm like, you think I'm cute?
Okay.
And so she got a kick out of it.
Okay, she's trooper. She's trooper.
Yeah, but so it was a nice conversation. We kind of cleared the air. Now we're on the same page. And so now she goes in for the kiss.
Oh.
So now we're kissing. But let me tell you, man. And because it's like, you don't want to ruin that moment.
Yeah. Okay, I can see where this is going.
I grab her by the hair.
Yeah. You pull away, and now her hair's in your nose. Like, you still think I'm cute?
But so eventually, as we're mid makeout sesh, I feel the nose start to drip.
Oof.
And I'm like, what do I do? Like, because it's not like it was getting too hot and heavy, but it was nice enough. Right.
You got to decide, am I pulling away or am I just powering through?
Yeah, exactly.
What'd you do?
Like, well, I was trying my best to kind of do small, like, you know, you got to breathe while you're kissing too.
Yeah, you do have to.
You know? But eventually, if it was too much drippage, where I was like, I got to pull away and wipe this. And hopefully she doesn't see.
For sure.
Let me tell you what
it's
happened,
running down my lip now.
We pull away, and I see the connecting snot. Connect cheek to cheek.
No.
I'm talking like Lady and the Tramp with the spaghetti. But just
straight
my
Spider-Man, that hoe?
Straight multiple.
I'm sorry,
she was a nice lady.
That's a Spider-Man. That's a Soldier Boy reference.
Spider-Man, that hoe?
No, yeah. Oh, Superman, that hoe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I fucked that up on multiple degrees. I apologize.
Apologize to Soldier Boy, man.
God, that was just such a bad thing to say. But yeah, this is probably a real nice person, and I didn't mean it. Moving on.
After you called her a hoe?
Yeah.
Just the connecting snot separating, and I see it. It's like the perfect mozzarella stick, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I just see the shit happen, and I was petrified.
Her eyes are closed.
Mortified.
Please, God, tell me her eyes were closed.
I think so, because I don't, and like maybe she thought it was saliva. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah,
it's a wet one.
I don't know how you do it, but sure.
Dude, that image has haunted me till this day.
And you've never talked to this person since, right?
Changed my name. Don't know where she is.
Okay, good.
You think my name's Luis, man?
No, I knew you as Jared the whole time. Yeah.
No, she's doing well. I think she's got a boyfriend now.
Oh, one who doesn't snot on her?
Yeah, he doesn't have any sinus for congestion problems.
Okay.
I think he's the one. He might be the one.
Yeah. She should hold on to him because she knows what's out there. She knows it's far worse.
But can he really hold on to her?
You got yourself in a really sticky situation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not in a sexy way.
Nope.
Yeah, man. That's going to stick with me forever. And I'll never not feel bad about it.
Yeah, that's something, man. The fact that you have to live with that in your just personal history files, you know, you're going to have a tough time answering to Jesus when you die. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm not talking about your death. You know who has no problem finding girls?
Who?
Elon Musk.
Who's he with? Grimes? That's her name, right?
I have no idea who he's with.
Okay.
But he's now the richest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Officially beat the Jeff Besitos.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how you do it.
Pass them up. Yeah, no saliva. Yeah. No saliva, no snot anywhere in there. Oh, yeah, pass them up, dude. 185 billionies, dude.
Billionies.
Can't even imagine that.
Do you see the Mega Millions is at 600 million right now?
Oh, you only need to hit that 300 times and you can pass them.
Holy shit. Never thought about it that way. No, I think I'm going to be hitting that. The Mega Millions.
Oh, I thought Jeff Bezos.
I'm going to be hitting
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm realizing I got quite a few more notes that we didn't get to.
Go. You want a rapid fire?
I'm gonna do the ones that probably wouldn't have started much of a conversation.
Okay.
I'm reading verbatim from my notes right now. This is the type of shit that just comes to mind. First one. Old-timey waltz. Everyone in unison?
Yeah.
Stupid.
No.
Where's the fun in that?
The fun is everyone learns the dance. Nobody's left out because you could do the dance.
But you don't want to be original? No. Think about the dances like now.
We're all part of a collective.
No.
You like random twerking?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
You got to keep it original. You got to keep it fresh.
Give me uniform, synchronized twerking.
We're all going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
No.
The whole... I'm talking old-time ballroom.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, let's update it with the music. And now we have synchronized twerking.
But that's what the Cupid Shuffle's for. You know what? Cupid Shuffle's great.
Cupid Shuffle is okay.
Okay. That's the one synchronized dancing. And then the Caballo Dorado.
Yeah.
For the Spanish speaking.
Same shit.
That was one of my notes.
Okay. Quick note for me. Let's see what I got. Nobody likes recommending or showing somebody a video, like a comedy special. If I'm like, hey, man, I saw this comedy special. Pop it on real quick. It's hilarious. The pressure that I have now, I'm not even watching the comedy special. You put it on because you're a good friend, but you're not in the right mindset to watch that. And I'm not even watching it. I'm just listening for every little laugh that you have. Any little exhale that's a little bit higher than usual. It's just the worst thing to do to ever show somebody something funny, like in person, or especially a comedy special. This is the worst thing.
Because it's like, if you're watching, let's say, a funny TV show,
right?
You're waiting for a little moment every now and then.
Right.
Stand-up special, you're looking for a laugh every sentence.
You want them crying.
Yeah.
The same way you were when you watched it.
Exactly.
They're in a different headspace, though.
How do you watch comedy specials, though? Are you a audible laugher?
I think so. I try to be.
Okay.
I try to be. Yeah. Because if I sit down for a comedy special, if I'm actually going to watch that, I'm going to try to laugh.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm going to give it my full force. Know what I mean?
This is watching at home? Or?
At home.
Okay.
Or in person.
In person, I get that because you're in the environment, everyone around you's laughing. You get in the zone.
Yeah.
I've left out my biggest belly laughs at shows like that. But if I'm watching on TV, I could think something's hilarious. So I'd probably be like,
oh, no.
And that's a lot. That's a lot because I'm usually like,
that sounds like you kissing again.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a terrible thing. Don't ever recommend someone put on a comedy special or like show them a funny YouTube video or something. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do that to somebody because they're not going to find it funny. And then you're going to be left feeling like an idiot.
Did this happen to you recently?
Today.
Who showed you what or who did you show?
No, we were talking about comedy specials, me and my brothers. And I recommend the one. Luckily, I did hear a couple laughs.
Okay.
So I was like,
a couple laughs in an hour long.
Oh, we didn't finish the whole thing. It was a couple laughs right off the bat.
Because they said this is stupid. Stop looking at me.
Yeah. But it's like if you're not even in the headspace to watch a comedy special, you don't want to do it. You don't recommend that to people.
Yeah, it's like that's always a personal decision.
Right.
It's a whole ritual type of thing. You got to have your right food, first of all, right headspace, like you said. Right food, you sit down. If it's if it's an unsolicited fucking invitation, you're not prepped. Right.
They're going to be a good person and they're going to put it on, but they don't have any desire to watch it. So, of course, nothing's going to be funny to them. And you're just going to be left there like a jackass.
Yeah. Which one was it?
Nate something, the Tennessee kid.
Doesn't sound good.
It's on Netflix. It's great.
And I'll tell you that right now just because I'm not in the mood for it.
Put it on right now. Put it on right now. And I'm going to watch you watching it.
Another quick note that I have. I'm okay with gentrification in Inglewood now.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you why.
Why is that?
Pumping gas the other day. Beautiful white girl.
Oh, what?
Beautiful white girl pumping right next to me. And I was like, yes. Open more Starbucks and Jamba Juices over here.
Oh,
I'm ready for it.
You even got the gentrified hand clap.
Yeah, it's I don't even know what that means.
I don't know either.
But I'm ready for it. I'm here for it, baby.
Sign you up.
Bring more. Bring your friends.
Bring your friends. Yes, right. You talk to her?
No, man. No. If you're a girl pumping gas at night, you don't want to be talked to by anyone, especially not a guy.
I tell you how to do it.
Oh no.
You just shout from across the way.
Yeah.
You say, "Hey, I'm not a creep, but I think you're really pretty."
Yep. At 11 p.m. in Inglewood.
Yeah.
Inglewood, California, baby.
That's also how to keep the gentrification out.
Yeah, that's how we reverse it.
Yeah.
But no, I want it. I want to embrace them.
Oh, okay.
So now I just got.
Then you just say, "Hey," and she looks over scared. I want to embrace you. Right? And maybe that goes.
Very good advice. I'm going to take this.
Sure.
Hope for the best. Another quick note.
Yeah, hit me with it. Hit me with it.
Hear me out. This thought came to mind today. Do crackheads know what bus stop to get off at?
End of the line, right?
I don't know.
You think just random ones?
I mean, because let me tell you, it's like you see it in videos. Sometimes they go like viral on Twitter. It's, for lack of a better term, a crackhead.
Okay. Yeah, we all know what that is.
Someone's tweaking and it's not looking good, but they're on public transportation.
Sure.
If they didn't pay, they snuck in, but maybe they did pay.
Right.
But regardless, they're on a moving vessel.
Yeah.
Are they getting off where they need to, or are they getting off when they feel like it, whenever their voices in their head tell them? Do they know where they're going?
You know what? They always seem to end up in the right place or the very wrong place. So if they don't physically actively know that they're getting off in the right place, it's almost like an act of God, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, it's something outside of their control, but something that they were destined for.
Yeah.
That they just end up in the right place with the right crack.
Holy, are those your words of wisdom?
These are
within the right crack. Is that what you said?
Very similar, yeah.
Never thought about it that way.
Man.
Yeah, no, it's because
they got that sick sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought about it because I was driving home from helping my uncle move, and I see this guy just tweaking that on a bench, and like it wasn't that he was by a bench just tweaking by coincidence. He was waiting for the bus to come.
He was waiting. Yeah.
I was like, home. I was like, where's he going?
Right. Is he in the right mind state?
And does he know that he's going there? You know, because I'm just imagining like a guy on a bus. Like, and the fucking, the lions and the sheeps, they're everywhere, yada, yada. Oh, Mulholland, bing.
Yeah, that's
my stop.
That's my stop.
Yeah. Very curious about that.
Got to meet up with the homies right here.
All right, well, one last note that I have. This is 4:30 in the morning that I wrote this.
Oh, I thought it was 4:30 right now. I was going to start crying.
Now, 4:30, I couldn't sleep, and then I just start writing away. You know, what's it called? Free...
Writer's block.
No, it's like you're just
like free form thinking.
I guess you're whatever. Just writing down as you go,
brainstorming kind of thing.
There's very little thought. You're just letting the words flow.
Yeah.
So can I read this to you?
Yes.
Okay. Do ocean creatures get bored of eating fish? How would they react to having like a fancy steak dinner? At least ceviche. They'd come. Do they realize there's so much more out there? Or if they're fine with it, do they prefer yellowtail over salmon? Are they more of a shrimp person? Do they pair their fish with some seaweed to get the full experience? Would they think lobster is overpriced if they heard how much? 430 thoughts, baby. What are your thoughts on that?
Why the cum?
I was just trying to get my point across. Like, if they're just eating raw fish like that, no flavor, you got to get bored.
Nah, it's saltwater, dude. It's perfectly seasoned.
Oh, man.
It's juices.
You just debunked my whole argument.
It's like a whole soup.
That's the perfect bite every time.
Yeah, perfectly seasoned.
God damn it. Give us with some words of wisdom now.
Guys, this week's words of wisdom are as follows. This is actually kind of appropriate.
All right.
Water-based.
Okay.
Water-based words. You cannot see your reflection in boiling water. Similarly, you cannot see the truth in a state of anger. Guys, if you want to see things clearly, if you want to know the full truth, don't be angry. Look at it objectively. Analyze the situation. Calm the water. Bring it to a low simmer. And judge the fuck out of it.
I'll tell you right now, that's probably one of my favorite ones you've said so far.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Good.
I like it.
Excellent. Guys, that's this week's Words of Wisdom. This is this week's podcast episode, You're Not Down. As always, this episode has been based on a true story. Shout out to Big Al. And thank you guys, man. Have a delicious week.
Delicious. And of course,
siren us out of here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing it?
Yeah, rock on, guys. See ya later, suckers.
It's 1:54 in the morning. We shouldn't have done that.
Bad choice.